Interview series. Head Coach Kip Ioane here, and I got two guys that had the fortune or maybe misfortune of putting up with me as a freshman during their senior year, 97-98 at Willamette University Bearcat Hoop. Kevin VandenBrink, Eddie Anderson. Fellas, say hello to everybody.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, excellent. So guys, a couple of things we want to do in this is talk about, what brought you back to the reunion this weekend, what you're looking forward to, but also I think a lot of people love to find out where guys are. One thing Gordy taught us as players and me on his staff was, you're building men for the future, and obviously you guys are great examples of that. So Eddie, let's start with you. Where are you living? What are you up to these days?
So I'm presently living in Los Angeles, California. Just shot down here for the weekend. Gordy had called a few months ago, and
14 times, I'd imagine.
he had called a few months ago and said he was putting together this reunion, and I told him, you know what, wherever I am in the world, I will put everything down, and I'll make it a point to get here. So here I am. Working in Los Angeles as a flight attendant for Hawaiian Airlines. Just got relocated about 3 years ago. So loving life, traveling back and forth between the islands and Los Angeles. But always will make time for Bearcat Hoop. That's never in doubt.
Vandy?
Yeah, I'm in Portland, man. Fortunate, my bride, who's also a Willamette grad, played softball down here. We're fortunate to have 3 healthy growing kids, and running a commercial real estate company, do brokerage work, and get to come across other Bearcats from time to time. So that's been good.
On the side for the weekend, I found out Mike Hader's showing up.
I love it.
Hader, is anybody else on the list you saw you haven't seen in a while? Looking forward to catching up with. Obviously everybody, but anybody else?
I just had a beer in the back of Scott Baker's truck, which was on my bucket list.
Yeah.
So honestly, to get to connect with some of the guys who had a ton of success down here. Ed and I were fortunate. This was, dude, when we sat down to do this, so we were the freshmen who traveled to go to the national tournament when we were freshmen, and there was campus radio, and we sat down. I don't know if you remember it. We did it. They sent us because we had the guys who were actually playing won a bunch of games, but we got in a few games and scored some buckets. And so we got to do like the hometown radio interview after one of the games. And so this was when I sat down, I'm like, oh my God, this reminds me of that.
Yeah. So good.
So good to see the old guys.
Eddie, anybody on the list that you saw you haven't seen in a while? We saw Winger already. He hadn't changed a bit.
Silver Fox.
Yeah, no, exactly. With as far as with the staff, Wally and Gordy, obviously, 2 great men that I've always admired and have lost touch with over the years. But hey, once we get the call, to come back and celebrate and be with the rest of the guys, like I said, it's a no-brainer. We make ourselves available. I'm looking forward to seeing my buddy Kevin. Actually, he's a guy that I used to see a bunch when I lived in Honolulu.
Yeah.
Since I've moved up to LA, I don't get to spend any time with him anymore. And he was always one of my favorite guys. I'm sure he's going to be. He'll walk right in here, and the party will start.
Apparently, Hader and him are coming together, so I don't know. We better buckle.
From where? From where?
Guys, one last thing. We don't want to keep you too long, so you can get out and socialize. Everybody, favorite memories, things that have stuck with you, sayings. Like I just told somebody a story. Interviewing.
What's the rating on this interview?
I told him about Eddie having a cutoff shirt, and the other guy, Gordy's never said anything having a cutoff shirt in warm-ups. I remember Vandy cutting everybody's hair in the team room, fixing my terrible fade from Montana. But one quick thing you guys always remember to laugh about when you think about it.
For me, when we pulled into the parking lot, and I can't use the language that Kevin used, but he did his classic Gordy impersonation. Come on, guys.
That's so good. I think that's what you laugh about, man. It's just that, Gordy had so many. What I'm excited for, honestly, is to watch Gordy and his element around his guys this weekend, which I know how much we all meant to Gordy over the years, and especially that group of guys from '93 that won the whole thing. I mean, we all probably got tired of hearing Gordy talk about the guys who came ahead of us, and he probably idealized all of us. Oh God, yeah, and so it's fun to. It'll be fun to watch him in his environment. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm sure he's looking forward to it today and tomorrow.
Thanks, Kevin VandenBrink, Eddie Anderson, first of many interviews for the weekend. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.